What's good, gang? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? We back for another reaction. What's good? What up, Yayo? I see you, gang. What up, Yayo? What up, Marco? Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Shout out to Liam J. Bear. I appreciate you for subbing up, fam. All right, man. So we got more Act news, which I don't see this dying down until he's probably banned or let go by every sponsor, every person or every entity that allows him to stream or anything like that. I don't see this ending until sometime around then. So we got a couple of different things to look into today, man. I think one of the things that I thought was, I would say my piece and then kind of just chill. That's kind of what I thought. But then I started seeing how some people were moving differently and like responding differently to it. So I kind of became a little bit more interested in what others outside of myself thought. And of course, y'all know we got a deleted video today. What up, DC? Of course, y'all know we got a deleted video today, so we will be reacting to that as well. I've been waiting for my dog to drop that video for a minute. But I'm a little bit more intrigued just to see if everyone is kind of in the same realm or the same boat, or if people are moving awkward, people moving weird. So we're gonna tap into this Chig Smooth video, man. Shout out to Chigs for dropping this video. Joe Buon calls out DJ AKADEMIKS, and then there's another one where Meek Mill, Freddie Gibbs, and Rosenberg react. So we're gonna get into that real quick today. Make sure you guys double tap that screen, hit that like button. I appreciate it. Shout out to Marvin Lewis. What up, crew? J2W. Hey, what up from Seattle? What up, Seattle? Seattle in the building. I've been to Seattle a couple times, man. Let's go ahead and get into it, man. What up, Bank Boy Goonie? I appreciate you. Say I finally caught a live. Yes, I forgot. I used to say that all the time. Let me know if this is your first live. If you guys tap in and this is your first live, say what's up. If you still haven't caught a live, make sure you guys drop it in the comments. Say, man, I haven't caught a live yet, but we got to try to catch one. So we always live. We typically go live almost every day. What up, Mika? Let's go ahead and get into it. Memphis in the building? Memphis. I see you. All right, let's get into it.
YouTube. Chigs.
Damn, I don't have water.
Get ready. You know what to do, Chigs.
Listen to Chig Smooth.
Hey, Chig Smooth. Appreciate all the coverage.
I want to know what they said.
I've been watching your shit for a
it.
while. I just subscribed to your shit too, bro.
Well, here we are, you guys. Now, over the last couple of days, a lot of you guys have been in my comments asking me, yo, Chig.
First of all, let me say this real quick. What up, Mario? What up, Liquid? What up, James? He's rocking this brand right here that is known for some stuff. Now, I know a lot of different, a lot of people rock this brand, but I don't even like to say this name because, we've done some Googling and researching into this brand, and they are into some pretty sick stuff. So if you guys are conspiracy theorists at all, and you want to go down a rabbit hole of this brand right here that I'm circling, tap in.
Is Joe Buon gonna speak on AKADEMIKS on his podcast? Will Joe Buon be brave enough to actually touch on it? Pause, by the way.
Well,
and I'll be honest with you guys. I did not have any faith that Joe Buon was going to speak on the issues that AKADEMIKS has going on. Over the last couple of years, it seems like Joe Buon and AKADEMIKS have a pact where, hey, if I got some shit going on in the media, don't talk about it, don't post it, and I'll be sure to return the same favor back to you. If you got some ish going on in the media, I'm not going to talk about it on my podcast.
I will say this is off limits. This is off limits. Like Joe had his old, public, whatever it was, nudity or whatever it was, he was sleepwalking or whatever. That's different. This is vile behavior that needs to be discussed.
Podcast, and we're good. And also over the weekend, somebody asked Joe while he was on Twitter Spaces, hey big dog, is there any chance that you would talk about the AKADEMIKS grooming allegations on your podcast? Now, this was on Saturday, January 25th. And the way Joe answered it made it seem like he was not going to speak on it. Here's what Joe said.
It wasn't on my docket, if that's what you're asking me.
Why not?
Man, I don't know.
That's messy.
He gang, but the shit was kind of messy.
Remember, blessed space, Joe. Blessed space.
Well, no. Let's stay here for a second, because I like when people do this. The whole, you're gonna touch on this on the.
I mean, but it's like it's like pretending that you don't know that this is something that is actively going on in the space of music, in the space of content creation, in the space of streaming. It's like it covers so many different angles that it's like it's absolutely a topic that people want to hear you speak about. So I don't understand why I don't now I don't like I said I haven't seen it, so I don't know if he said this was Saturday. Maybe he spoke about it yesterday or something like that. But it seems like why wouldn't you speak on it? Right? Like why? Yeah. J2W, look into it. Just look into it. It actually means something weird.
I'm a supporter. I was a chat. Actually, I kind of got introduced to your community through his everyday struggle. So
Okay.
I just want to see like what's the temperature. Like I'm saying, it ain't look like it was too bad, but just didn't know your thoughts on it.
We gotta see. We gotta see what's going on. I had to have this talk with my dad yesterday because his wife knows how to use the internet. Joey, did you see what happened with academics?
Well, it's from that. It sounded like maybe he was saying like maybe I gotta wait and find out what happened. But if you've seen the video and you heard the video, there's nothing for you to wait for. So, and I mean, like I know in the beginning too, I was hearing people say, yo, there's got to be AI. Maybe this is AI. And it's crazy that we live in that kind of time too, where you can't really trust anything. But I think very quickly we found out that was not AI. Like we found that out very quickly. Queen's Flip is such a dummy. First time I caught it live. What up, William? They danced around the topic and it didn't go in as they should. Okay. I said that is a lot of people dancing around the topic too. And I think that kind of lets you know where you should, as a viewer, as a content consumer, that should also let you know where you should put your allegiance to too. Now I'm not saying that everybody has to talk about everything, because even myself personally was kind of like, man, it's weirdo. I don't want to talk about stuff like my energy, bro. Like I don't want to talk about stuff like that. But I think that when you have a platform the size of Joe Budden, bro, it's like, come on, dog. Like, what are you doing? But everybody said the same thing about him and Diddy too. Thank you, Mario.
Oh man, but I don't typically like speaking.
I didn't want to say it.
Stream, chat, back, dark, Discord shit that y'all got going on over there.
Wait, what?
Typically like speaking on none of that stream, chat, back, dark, Discord shit that y'all got going on over there.
Yeah, get a little weird.
And the crazy part about that too, I'm gonna mention that. James Doe said Kai Cenat's silence is deafening. I don't even know. There's people with so much power in this space, bro. It's just like I don't understand it. But I know, I mean, they was just on the phone, like on stream, like recently, from what I recall. So it's like you have a lot to lose by not denouncing, which he has a lot. I don't know his inner dealings or anything like that, but I that statement couldn't be truer. It's kind of like, but we'll see. I guess there's still time.
Yeah, that's not my region. That's for y'all. I heard his apology though.
But surprise, surprise. After the news came out today that DJ AKADEMIKS was banned on Twitch, the story then became too unavoidable for Joe Budden not to talk about it on his podcast. And while Joe was talking about the AKADEMIKS Twitch ban, he also went on to call out.
So when it got really explosive, and it got really in your face, it's like, damn, now I gotta say something. And it wasn't some like morality issue or something that made you just feel uncomfortable. Or maybe it was. I don't know. I'm not Joe. But it's like, it didn't seem like it was some uncomfortable conversation you wanted to have. It just seemed like that's my dog and I'm really not trying to, like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't really trying to speak on him like that because I don't know. It's like, bro, you, like y'all said, that's his mentor. Make sure you guys double tap that screen, hit that like button. I appreciate you. Joe, who actually has a relationship with Ak, did better than Queen's Flip. He took the same Caribbean narrative. I wonder what did he say? Kai called out Ak. Kai called out Ak on the phone about LeBron. Yes, I remember that. After Ak saying he never needed Kai, etc., something may come out later. We'll see. It's not like Kai is avoiding the topic itself because Kai had to call his own cameraman out for the same stuff. Crazy work.
Out to DJ Academics for having that very inappropriate conversation with the 15-year-old boy, Noor. Here's what Joe said.
They're saying Ak has been permanently banned from Twitch.
I saw that.
I just saw that, yeah. They're also saying that Steak unfollowed him. I haven't fact-checked these things, but just a quick peruse on the phone said that just now.
Damn. Wow. Yikes.
That's ugly.
Yeah.
Opinions.
What does banned from Twitch mean?
Can't stream, can't do
That's
nothing.
it. You're done.
You could ban me from using Twitch?
It's a platform.
Yeah, to take your account.
But the account that
No,
that
but he had, I think, some type of special
Yeah.
deal with them.
the account
And I've had a deal with Twitch, and it's in that contract where there's certain shit if any of this happened.
What I will say about that, actually, he put on a masterclass in how to not handle something. He did eventually come around, and say the right things and apologize and I was wrong.
And he didn't even do that right. That's why he's saying he put on a masterclass of how not to do something. But initially, I just want to hear thoughts, concerns from people, and I just want to hear what it seemed like everybody kind of waiting to see what everybody's gonna say. Does that sound like that to y'all? It sounds like they kind of just waiting to see how everybody's going to move or how they're gonna say something. But he did put on a masterclass of how not to handle something. And his apology was barely that. A lot of these streamers been straddling the fence. Yeah. You see how Ak acts when someone discusses him, he starts leaking things. I've been saying that though. Like I said this already. Ak gives me Crash Dummy. He gives me Crash Dummy. Like if I'm going down, I'm taking everybody. And I know he said this, but I think more than him just saying I'm gonna do it, I think has that like where it might be more than that. I don't really know how to say it. You know what I'm saying?
Be held accountable, and us streamers have a large audience, so we got to love the kids and be kind. He did all of that, but it was after
the fact.
It was after he said some other things, and part of the other things was, what the fuck y'all gonna do? Cancel me? You can't.
Can't cancel something that you didn't help build.
Which I guess might be true if you're talking about fans, but it's not true when you're talking about companies.
Right.
You can ask the Fresh and Fit when they got demonetized off of YouTube, and like it's a thing. So
Shit, Ye said that. Adidas, what they gonna do? They can't get rid of me.
Who said that?
So
Ye said that. Adidas, what they gonna do? They can't get rid of me.
Right.
And they got rid of him.
But he ended up,
I'm just saying, company. I wouldn't go right challenging.
That what's Ak saying they can't cancel me is they can't get rid of my fan base because there's still people that follow, dude. But companies can absolutely pull their money away, and this is what they're doing.
Companies.
This is how you attack
them. Double daring companies to cancel.
And the companies react off the people.
Yeah,
enough noise make them.
Enough of that noise. Y'all think that these companies are
wait
not
to see
reading
what we're gonna
tweets
do
and checking the temperament on some of them contracts they got? You are wrong. Let me be the one to tell you.
There's a bigger message here, and I fuck with Ak, so I'm gonna be mindful.
That's the downside to having that kind of stan culture fan. The downside is they standing for whatever your action is. So if it's bad and they put enough noise on it, the people that you in bed with that wouldn't have seen it, they see it. Now, go ahead. What are you saying, Flip?
No, so the bigger message is that, how, because they use the certain words like grooming and stuff like that. They're just using these words that is foreign to us. And I hate to say where we come from or how we grew up, and not making an excuse, but you are a product of your environment, meaning that when it comes to teenage boys or whatever, we encourage them to, yo, get that girl or do that. We had those conversations. It's been like that since the older niggas around me did it with me. I did it with my son. You know what I mean? Not saying that it's right. It is wrong.
That argument only has legs when it's your family. And even then, like I said, putting a kid on game and saying like, yo, and this is an example, right? You know, you gotta know how to talk to a woman. You know, a woman might, wants you to be clean, wants you to be clean cut. You should look like you should always take care of your fingernail. Like stuff like that is like game. But I feel like if you're invested in a minor's sexual activity, come on, bro. I've never had nobody talk to me like that. None of my uncles, none of my older cousins, nobody was ever like, hey, bro, listen, I'm going to take you over here and you going to crack. And like, no, no. Or I'm going to bring these. No. They would have told me to get in the house. Hey, go in the house. We doing something right now. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just me. But I didn't have that.
Now when the
and maybe it's their surroundings and I'm mine.
I mean, now when the
if you acknowledge it as wrong, then what are you saying?
I'm acknowledging that it's wrong, but I'm saying that it's not foreign. It's wrong, that behavior. That's what I'm saying. Like it's not new. You know what I mean? Like if of course
Great.
when yeah.
So,
that's what I'm saying.
But
I think it's wrong.
So
even that sounds dumb. It's like we know unaliving is wrong and robbery is wrong, but it's not foreign. Like, wait, what? It's not foreign. They still do it. It's not foreign. That's like abuse of any kind. It's we know about it. Like it's wrong, bro. Just because it's not foreign to you doesn't mean that that's just act, bro. He grew up in that. We got to stop that, bro. Because we should be, at some point, we should try to cut certain things that we've become accustomed to, right? Good credit, buying a home, finishing college. If all the people before you never did that, why do you continue to want to do the same thing? You should want to do something a little bit better, a little bit different. And that's not to say that everybody needs to go to college or buy a home or anything like that, because whatever your circumstance is your circumstance. I'm just saying, just because it's something that's always been done doesn't mean that it needs to continue to be done.
In a place today where that behavior is being checked and people are being educated on things.
And I agree.
I think
but you have to learn it. There are consequences. Yeah, and you have to learn in real time. See, everybody act like they smart and they fucking overnight they learn how to abide by society rules and shit like that and what's right and wrong. You have to learn in real time when you're taught something, especially niggas from the Caribbean. Like these things are like, you have to acknowledge that nobody wants to go to the source of things. They just want to point and laugh and blame. And I'm not saying anything with Ak. I'm not even co-signing him.
Ak was wrong.
He's cool. He was 100% wrong.
Dead wrong.
100% wrong.
So he just diminished the values, the intelligence, the morality of all the Caribbeans. Cause saying, yo, this is just how we do it. No, I'm pretty sure there's some Caribbeans that's gonna look at acting like, bro, you're weird. Why would you do that? You just generalized everybody. It's a generalization that didn't need to happen. It's a weird excuse too, bro. That's weird. Ugh, that's a nasty excuse.
Things are, like, you have to acknowledge that nobody wants to go to the source of things. They just want to point and laugh and blame. And I'm not saying anything with Ak. I'm not even co-signing him.
Ak was wrong.
He's cool. He was 100% wrong.
Dead wrong.
100% wrong.
But if he's wrong, just say he's wrong. End the sentence, period. He's wrong, period. End the sentence. Why is he wrong? He's wrong, but come on. I'm telling you, bro, it only hits people. It only hits people when it happens to you. I'm telling you. Because like I said, they be caping for murderers, bro. They be caping for people who actually harm people, take lives that had nothing to do with nothing, and free him. free him, send him home. I'm like, bro, what are y'all talking about? Like he did that. He did that. Oh, but he grew up like this, and you know what I'm saying? He had a harsh upbringing. That means you gotta ruin and destroy somebody else's life? Huh? I don't know. Don't make sense to me.
Period. Point blank, especially if the young man is saying what he's saying. I've seen things like that. That's what I'm saying. I've seen
And
it.
it's cool to be wrong and then go sit with it by yourself.
Yeah, don't be wrong and strong.
Shout out Mora.
Or if you want to be
Smokey?
wrong and strong, you don't have to put a camera on.
Got it.
You don't have to live stream you in your learning process.
Got it, yeah.
I agree with that too.
You could take that privately. His brand is not speaking to 15-year-old boys like that.
No.
No,
Correct. I'm talking about, you said you don't have to learn in real time with the camera on. I think that's part of his brand though. Whatever I'm experiencing or whatever I'm talking about,
that's what I'm saying.
I have to cut the camera on.
It's like he takes his
this is a
W's with
different
his L's
generation.
at the same
They don't
time.
know how to turn the cameras off.
Unlearn it.
And you learn in real
Unlearn
time.
it. I'm not, listen,
Yeah. I agree. Unlearn
I'm not
that.
here to fucking preach.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to preach to nobody. It's difficult to unlearn things.
Absolutely.
So if that is a habit and a tendency where, hey, I'm living my life in front of the camera, so they're just going to see it. I invented that, actually. And where some of us come from, to me, is not an excuse to groom. Like to say, I don't really know what that is. Okay, I understand that and I receive that. I ain't gonna pretend like I really knew all the ins and outs about what grooming is either. But I also identified that there's plenty of grown men running around here not knowing that they were abused. As an adult, I would help you learn, listen, you shouldn't, this is wrong. This is wrong.
I can't completely, like, there's a lot of people out there that don't really realize that's what happened to them until they hear it or see it happen to someone else. I did hear them say several times that I heard Joe say several times that Ak was wrong, but it still just doesn't seem like pungent enough, right? I agree that there's definitely people that's probably like, man, wow, this whole time that's what it was. I didn't see it that way until somebody else put their story out there, and then I figured, man, I could relate to that. Wow, that was happening. So I don't know, man. The way Ak puts his life out there is up to him, man. But again, I'd rather him be on screen talking about it than actually being in the shadows. Somebody said that yesterday. Like, don't y'all think it's a little bit better for him to be in front of everybody and not like off in the shadows, just kind of doing his own thing? But like they said, I don't even know, because they said it's not on brand for him to do this, and we've seen it done before. Maybe not with a boy, but we've seen him grooming before.
The lying part right there, like.
So if you crack a
whoever
joke,
else needs to know, that's wrong.
and ask your 17-year-old brothers, yo, you fucking girls yet?
I'm not cracking a joke. That's
what'd
not
you
a
say?
Brothers, yo, you. So if you crack a
whoever
joke,
else
if
needs
you
to know, that's
crack a
wrong.
joke and ask your 17-year-old brothers,
It's not your brother. That's the point. It's not your brother. It's not your family. There's no you have no vested interest in this. If he were to take your advice and engage in some sort of relationship with a woman or somebody that like they were suggesting older than him, and something happened and there was a child or something like that, you're not going to then say, man, I told you to do that. I am going to assist you in taking care of this responsibility. Why are you in his head about it at all? That makes no sense to me, bro.
yo, you fucking girls yet?
I'm not cracking a joke. That's not a joke. I'm
Yeah.
asking
YouTube
my
banned him
little
too?
brothers what's happening with you sexually.
Yeah.
It's not a joking matter. And if the 15-year-old is sitting there telling you, hey,
I
this
agree
is
with
wrong,
that 100%.
this is
Y'all saying YouTube banned him too? I haven't seen anything about that. I haven't seen anything about YouTube yet. I don't know how true that is yet. I seen Twitch, but I haven't seen YouTube. Two folks, who reported it? Yeah, I just looked it up real quick. I haven't seen it.
Grooming. I'm uncomfortable. You're gonna put us in a case.
Yeah.
Then it's probably the time. It's probably the time.
Now, props to Joe for not shying away from having that conversation. Joe did not change the topic. He did not throw in random hypotheticals.
Right.
He also was not trying to play devil's advocate with that conversation. And I'll be honest with you guys, I was actually very surprised that Joe kept it real. If you guys look around, a lot of your favorite media personalities are not speaking on it, or they'll quickly change the topic to something irrelevant. It's okay to come out and say, yo,
Shout out Stacey
Ak
Norman.
was dead wrong. I believe even Akademiks himself came out on stream and said, hey, if anybody wants to call me out for being dead wrong, that's fine. I'll take that. I know I was wrong. Just imagine if this was somebody like Drake that was caught on recording talking to a 15-year-old crazy like this. Every single media personality in the world will be doing a 24/7 live stream. I know it's gotta be tough when you're trying to maintain a relationship with somebody and some wild shit like this happens. But no matter what, you gotta have integrity and morals and call a spade a spade. Listen, man, you guys get in the comments below. What do you guys think about?
I'm happy that that what we got from Joe wasn't some like tap dancing and like that. Type in YouTube banned academics into the search window. It's still up. He's not banned if he's demonetized. Like you could still see his videos. If he's banned, he wouldn't be able to like go live, or if they permanently like deleted his channel or something like that, they could take your channel too. So I'm not really sure if that's the case. And I would love to see where that came from, because I can't even see it on like, when I Googled it, I couldn't see it. All right, we got the next video, man. Meek, Freddie Gibbs, and Rosenberg react. So let's see what they said.
YouTube chicks. Get ready. You know what to do.
Double tap this screen, hit that like button, man. I appreciate
Chick Smooth. Appreciate all the coverage that you've been doing. I've been watching your shit for a while. I just subscribed to your shit too, bro.
God damn, Twitch is not having it with academics, or anybody for that matter. Now, despite being the most popular streaming platform that's currently out right now, unlike other platforms, Twitch does not discriminate. They do not give special treatments even if you're a top streamer on their platform. 2 years ago, Twitch banned Aiden Ross from their platform, even though at the time, Aiden was the top streamer on their platform. From what I've seen, they do not tolerate nonsense. If you break any of their rules or TOS, they will not hesitate to get you up out of here. And Akademiks was no exception. Despite him and Twitch having a really good relationship over the last couple of years, Twitch has banned DJ Akademiks for his inappropriate conversation with the 15-year-old kid. Now, initially when this news dropped, there was a lot of false information out there, a lot of confusion. People said, wait, it wasn't because of his conversation with that kid. It was because Ak had Aiden Ross on the stream. Well, looks like that was false. Today on YouTube Live, DJ Akademiks actually confirmed that Twitch did actually ban him from that conversation with the 15-year-old kid. Here's what Akademiks said.
Number one, first and foremost, I'm moving past that moment. We addressed it. Dragging it, it's not doing anything for us, okay?
Wait, what?
Dragging it, I'm moving past that moment. We addressed it. Dragging it, it's not doing anything for us, okay? Obviously, I'll say this, Twitch took some action because, you know, even though I wasn't streaming, that happened on their platform, completely get it. And, you know, we'll work with Twitch and make it right, okay? Until then, we've always multi-stream. We'll continue to multi-stream, whether it's
He said that happened on their platform. Wasn't Noor streaming? So he was on their platform and they did it for that.
Of course,
I'm trying to figure out what he's saying.
We still stream on Meta, and of course we still stream on YouTube, which honestly, about 80% of our viewership came from.
What up,
YouTube
J-Tom?
Anyway. Which honestly, about 80% of our viewership came from YouTube anyway.
80% of his viewership came from YouTube. Damn, I didn't even know that. I thought it was more on Twitch.
That'll continue. I see a bunch of pages kind of just saying random stuff, and I don't know if it's to elicit a response from me, but I could tell, you know, when the shark starts circling, You just don't want to keep dropping blood in the water. As far as anyone saying that, like it's a hailstorm of fallout, that's not true. Happy Dad is still right here. Y'all make sure I go get the great version. That's
Would he say it if it was? So Happy Dad is still rocking with him, which I think that those kind of brands are okay. I don't know what Happy Dad brings in per year and what they have to lose by keeping Ack on, but I know Twitch has a lot to lose by keeping Ack on. YouTube may not think that it's worth cutting him. I don't know why, because they've done it to other creators for less. So I kind of want to see what they're gonna do. What up, Gunna?
Version. Steak.
What up, Rob?
Steak supports us on Twitter. Supports our news Twitter account, which is the Academics TV account. They've done it before, and they continue to do it.
So they support him on Twitter, but they don't support him on Instagram, and they support Academics TV and not Academics.
There's nothing that changed there. Again, you guys have seen, some shit that happened on stream. Twitch, respect their platform, but also you gotta respect the rules. And also, when they take enforcement action, you can't be mad. You get what I'm saying? So that's kind of where we're at now.
He don't sound worried about it.
All right?
Now, if this ban actually turns out to be permanent, whether it's 2 years, this will definitely affect the way Academics does business, specifically in streaming. Twitch, regardless of their rules and regulations, is actually a less stricter platform than YouTube. It's the reason why a lot of YouTubers migrated over to Twitch. Obviously, you can play music on Twitch without being copyrighted. If you get on a live stream and you try to play music on YouTube, more than likely your live stream is going to end. Twitch will also allow you to have a little bit more freedom in terms of content. Twitch allows you to show a little bit more violent content, and if your business is built on live streaming, Twitch has better capabilities than YouTube. From that video, you can tell Academics is slowly starting to realize that, yeah, he probably messed up. Now, 2 of Academics' ops in the music industry were very happy to hear this news. Freddie Gibbs, who has beef with Academics for some years now, he responded to the news saying, damn. And then we had Meek Mill, who was very happy to hear this news. Meek said, yo, he gonna be drinking tonight screaming at kids from some other portal. These guys' lives be terrible. Never follow the heathens. Now, even
I don't know how Meek never followed I don't know how Meek could even talk. I don't even know how he could talk. But hey, man, hey. Never follow these heathens. Really? You follow heathen #1, gang. I think obviously his ops are gonna speak on this case. His ops are gonna speak on it anyway. Adam22 spoke on Academics supporting him. What did he say? Spready Gibbs, yo, wow. He not worried about it because there's more like him. He don't sound too worried about Twitch. He said, we'll talk to them, we'll figure it out. It sounds like he'll be back on Twitch, but they said a permanent ban. I hadn't seen that before. So I guess we'll see if he stays permanently banned from there. And we're kind of monitoring what's going on YouTube as well, because somebody said that he got banned on YouTube. But I don't see anything, I don't see any reports or anything like that he's banned on YouTube. Like if we go to his YouTube right now, let's see. I mean, it's still up and you can sub to it. So like it's still up. Shout out to us too. I appreciate that. King Academics 902,000. It looks like it's still up. Yeah, and you can sub to it. So I don't know. We'll see where that goes. Let's continue the video.
97 radio host Peter Rosenberg came over and got some kicks in. Rosenberg said, yo, I tried to tell the world about this guy after he attacked the women in my life for no reason. Asked his viewers to find videos of my wife. Said he would pay for anyone who could supply info. Absolutely revolting and dangerous behavior. At that time, Spotify and other outlets took no issue. I'm glad some have noticed how dangerous and sick this guy is.
That's crazy, bro. So he went at Rosenberg too, tried to tell the world about this guy after he attacked the woman in my life for no reason. Why does he do that? Him and Drake just seem to go after dudes' wives and random, like his tirade on SZA was disgusting, bro. It's like, what? Asked his viewers to find videos of my wife, said he would pay for anyone who could supply info. Like, that's dangerous, bro. That's dangerous. Absolutely revolting and dangerous behavior. And at that time, Spotify and other outlets took no issue. So I guess he's also kind of calling them out too. Like, they didn't take an issue when it was me, but now, you know, I'm glad that y'all are seeing how dangerous he is now. This is insane.
Now, this is all fair game. Academics has definitely enjoyed clowning Meek and also clowning Freddie Gibbs, especially anytime anything negative happens about Meek or Freddie Gibbs in the news. If anything, I think Meek and Freddie Gibbs are actually taking it very lightly on Academics. Maybe both guys feel like there's a chance he might be back on Twitch, so they don't want to go too crazy on him just yet. But either way, you guys get in the comments below. What do you guys think about Academics' confirmation about Twitch banning him from that conversation? And what do you guys think about Meek and Freddie Gibbs' reaction? Post your comments below. Subscribe to my channel, like this video. I'll see you guys later, man.
If Max said he wanted to try fucking a dude.
Oh, I'm not listening to that no more, bro. Nah, I'm not listening to that no more. Yeah, man, I'm glad that more and more people are talking about it, and it seems like, for the most part, for the people that I've watched, I have seen some people be kind of iffy on it. For the most part, it seems like everybody is really, really, really against everything that's going on, man. It's a poorly kept industry secret that Academics is down. Whoa. I don't know nothing about that. Make sure you guys double tap that screen, man. Hit that like button. We got one more video to get into, man. I'm going to go ahead and pull it up. Let me see y'all in about 2 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and pull this video up. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you're new. Thank you to all the new members, all the new subs. I appreciate you guys, all the donos, anything like that, man. Thank you guys so much. Let's go ahead and tap into this deleted video. I'm going to do this on a whole separate video, man. So let's go ahead and tap into this deleted video. You do not want to miss it. Deleted the homie. I've heard he cooking, bro. So let's go ahead and get into it. What up, Deontay? I'll see y'all in about 5 minutes.